In this video, I'm just going to copy Hikaru chess move until it's possible. Like every move Hikaru going to play, I'm just going to copy. Let's see how far we can go with this. Okay, today we have to fight against Hikaru, and I think let's start the game. And I think he's going to play the e4 or I think d4, maybe c4. Not Sicilian, of course. The English opening. He can play multiple line that e4, d5, d4. Of course, c4 is also a move. I'm going to play as a black pieces because we have to copy Hikaru. Yes, of course. Oh, b3 is a move. Is a I think he's going to fianchetto his bishop, of course. So I'm also going to play b6 and then we have to, I think, develop the bishop. That's all Hikaru is going to do or what, I don't know. Hikaru, he just, we are in a Nimsovich Larsen attack symmetric. I don't know, I just read this from chess.com dictionary, chess.com have. And now pawn to e3, so we have to copy just e6 and now I think he's going to develop the knight. Maybe knight to f3 is a move he's going to play, or maybe he can play the move bishop to, that is completely normal. But knight f3 makes sense because I'm going to just replicate knight to f6 and now what he's going to play, d5 or not d5, d4 or maybe the c4, but he have to develop the knight first. So yeah, d4, I'm going to play the d5. Now c4 is also a move. You just want to challenge the center, and bishop to, I think bishop to g, I think bishop g5 don't make sense, right? Bishop g5 don't make sense. I think he can place the knight to e5. That is also a move. So I have, oh, he played the move bishop to d3. I'm also going to copy. Bishop to d6 is the move I choose. I didn't choose, I just copy, but by the way, it is what it is. And now I think he's going to play knight to, I think d2. Knight to d2 is a far most common move. Or what? Let's see. And oh, castle. Castle is also a move. We can castle. So we are also going to castle. And now our king is safe. And his king is also safe. And I don't know what he's going to play next. Knight to, I think e5 is a move. But before playing knight to e5, I think he was going to develop the knight first. And let's see where the knight belongs. I think knight belongs to d2. It is far most common line. I think he can centralize the rook. There are multiple knights he can choose, but I don't have to think. I'm just going to copy his. Okay, moves. Knight b d2. I'm going to play knight to d7, and let's see what he have for us. Look, c4 is a move. You can play c4. You can play the knight to d7. I think. Whoa, knight to e5. I'm going to play knight to e4, of course. If knight take knight, I'm going to take his knight because I have to copy until it's forced to move anything else. Like it even, or maybe it is a check. Like he takes my knight, I'm going to take his knight. Yep, of course, I'm going to take your knight. And now probably he's going to take my rook and I'm going to take his rook. What you have? This is all theory. Tricky, tricky, very nice. No, it's not all theory. Oh, bishop to h7 check, sacrificing the bishop. And the idea, he just want to take the rook with a check. Oh, that is so good. And he wins the pawn. Or not. I'm going to take it with the bishop. So I can just protect my king with the bishop in the next move. I think he is going to take the, and now he just up a piece. It's just up a piece. Bro, it's not me. I have to just copy and now he's just up a piece. What I can do. But we have to continue playing. Let's see, yeah, how far we can go with this. If I cross 20 moves, it's a big thing for me, by the way. And queen to g5 is a move. Oh, he attacks my queen. I'm going back with, I think queen to h6 is a move I can play. Yes, of course, queen to h6. And he have a great white center. Of course, big white center. Rook to f, I think rook f3 is also makes sense, but he didn't play that to just pin my queen to the king. That is also a move, but I think, oh, c4. Now I'm just waiting for this move like from 20 moves ago, but we are not even the 20 moves into the game, but it is what it is. Pawn take pawn, I think he's going to take with the pawn and or maybe the rook. No, I think pawn takes pawns make more sense. And now I'm going to throw the pawn c5 because if you take, I'm going to take with the bishop and now the pawn is pinned to the king. So it is what it is. And I think He's just not going. He's just going to push the pawn. Yes, of course he's going to push the pawn. I'm going to take the pawn with the pawn. And now we are just 2 moves away from 20 moves. Pawn take pawn is the far most common idea. Now whatever it is, let's just centralize the rook 2. I think rook e8 makes sense. And then, oh, we are on the 19th move. It is just 1 move away, and we are going to cross 20 moves. So push it. If you pushed, oh, now queen to d3, and now we can play this move. But I'm just going to push the king back to g8, and we cross the 20 move. It's a big thing for me because I'm just a downer piece, and you cannot play the move. This, what is this? Okay, a4. How? What I play? I move. Like, I can't move anything. If I move the dark square bishop, the pawn gets into the position. If I move the queen to attack anything, the pawn comes to forward, attacking. I think protecting is also a move what we can do. Like this, he can't move anything. He can't just frozen my position. Like every move I make is going to be losing for me. So I can design the game. But look, man, we have to see how far we can go with the similar move. But I'm just not making the similar move because it's also break. And pawn, I think he's just going to push the pawn, but he lose the queen. That's why he just protect the pawn. Now what I can do is nothing. Literally, I can't move even one thing. Let us push the pawn to f6. If pawn come, we are going to take with the pawn, and there are multiple lines we can try into this line. But if you push the pawn, you lose the queen. You have to move the queen first to make a move. Like rook to e3 is a move. Now the pawn is going forward because the queen take queen and the rook take queen. It is all good. So my bishop is also lined up so good, but I have bishops, but it's not feeling that I have bishops. And also I can't take any pawn because I'm in my position. Uh, I can make a cocoon near my king, but it is also going to loosen for me, and that's how bad my position is. The bishops are placed good, but they are locked. They can't take anything. Literally, if I move the dark square bishop, it's going to push the pawn. Like if I move the queen to support the bishop, I think he is going to push the pawn in the setting. Yeah, of course, he is going to push the pawn because after pawn take, what he's going to do? Let's see. Is he going to take back with the pawn? But then doesn't he lose the pawn in the center because after bishop take, rook take, queen take, and we are just up a pawn. I don't understand this line. Oh, he doesn't take my bishop. I can take the bishop, right? And then I can get. Let's just take the bishop. Oh, I missed mate in one. Oh, queen to h7 mate. Oh, why that happened to me? Queen f7 check.